Hello there, and happy Friday to all of my Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your Friday reading, Cancers. We're going to get right into your reading. I'm talking to you if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but anywhere in your chart, Cancer. So let's go. Let's see what your cards have to say. Cancer, just in case you are wondering why you still having a lot of downloads, a lot of dreams, a lot of your intuition is extremely heightened. More so than usual. It's because we're still very much in full moon in Saturn. In Sagittarius, phase, right? So Sagittarius is going to provide that warm kind of nudge for you to keep moving forward towards expansion, right? And leaving some other things behind, Cancer. So let's see what your cards have to say. I'm talking to you if you have Cancer in your chart anywhere. That would make you tenacious, loyal, sympathetic, very encouraging by reassuring people, reflective, maternal. You don't hold back your emotions. Your sweethearts. Yes. All right. So listen, Cancer, this is what I'm seeing for you all, because you have a lot of major arcana, a lot of major theme going on here. We have the High Priestess, we have the Chariot card, and we also have the Star card. All right, Cancers. All right, your intuition is extremely heightened. We're going to put these here because you all are ruled by the moon, which never goes retrograde. It just moves in phases during each cycle, right? So we're in the full moon phase, the full moon in Sagittarius. So somebody is healing all their deep inner spaces, right? Any space where you felt like, you needed to heal. Somebody is healing from maybe a marriage. Somebody's healing from a potential marriage, whether it's a marriage in business or marriage in a romantic situation. And your intuition is just reminding you of some things of just how hostile the energy was, like how much this energy was just very draining on you. And so even if you weren't legally married, it could have been a common law marriage where maybe you all live together or you all have many years together. But again, you're learning how to get as far away from those emotions as possible. And trust me, the emotions are starting to subside a bit because we're moving towards the last quarter moon. So yes, you are headed in the right direction. Again, like I said before, you're almost there. So your anxiety that you may be feeling is subsiding a bit, right? Subsiding. It could have been somebody that you really, really love deeply, right? So remember, I want you to keep in mind, Cancers, that that energy, if you give this energy too much time, meaning if you're sitting there ruminating over it too much, like this person seemed like they were such a sweetheart in the beginning, and I didn't know certain things about them, it will cause you to look like you're the one that's moody, negative, clingy, unpredictable, suspicious of everything and everybody around you, right? Because this is trying to enter your life. But if you haven't gotten over or you haven't healed through a situation that you were in, that there was a lot of hostility. The person may have seemed like this in the beginning. This is where you're going to use your Cancer powers. This is where you're going to use your Cancer powers. You're going to start asking more questions. You're going to really slow down and do the work moving forward towards this, because Source really wants to see you married, whether in business and or to your person. But again, if you haven't released the energy of the last person, or they could have been years ago, it could have been as recent as last month, but years ago. If you haven't released that energy into the universe, you're just going to keep replaying that tape over and over and over again in your mind. It's just going to keep going over. And remember, we don't have any control over these phases, these moon phases and these cycles. But I can guarantee you this, right? When you release that old energy, you're really going to apologize to your former self and go, wow, I didn't realize sitting here overthinking this and giving this so much of my energy, it was actually blocking my new energies from coming in, energies where I'm trying to expand. And guess what? You're going to have some more help. Not only are we in, because you're a divine feminine sign, but not only are you receiving help directly from Source using your ruling planet, and we know that the moon is not a planet, but your ruling luminary, which is the moon, and giving you a nice nudge. Like I said, Sagittarius is a fire sign, but it's a mutable sign. So Go in the direction of where your emotions are trying to take you with this healing process. If your emotions all of a sudden you start thinking about or having dreams or some kind of downloads where you're thinking about who caused the hostility in your space, in your energy, okay, you're being rerouted another direction, okay? Yeah, you're being rerouted another direction. So it's a good time, Cancer, for you all to sit down and think about what you don't want in your life in terms of friends, in terms of like characteristics. What do you not want in your life in terms of friends, in terms of lovers, in terms of business partners? Because again, the energy of money is very attracted to you. People, places, and things are very attracted to you. You're a very magnetic sign. So now this is you have enough material from the past to know what you don't want, okay? Here we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to recognize that while on the outside, some people's families seem like they got it all together. They seem like they got mom and dad in the house. And when you compare your life to theirs on paper, it may seem like, wow, I really wish I had their life. But upon closer review, because remember, this is where you're tapped into your gifts, Cancer, you see that their family has deep-seated issues, right? That you didn't experience, right? Like some of your lives have been just downright difficult, right? But they're putting on this air like, they have the perfect house, the perfect family, the perfect this and that. And so just to try to make you feel better, in a sense, right? Try to make you feel better. Oh, nobody's family is perfect and I can help you with this and I can release them. Release them. Release them, release them, release them. What I'm saying also in your cards too, Cancer, is while you're healing, I'm also seeing some family members who are trying to get your attention via seeming like they're trying to extend an olive branch, and it could be via telepathy as well. Even if you're talking to them on a regular basis or you don't talk to them on a regular basis, they are trying to reach out to you via telepathy. They're trying to, so you may have had a dream about somebody in your family or somebody that you consider this family, like a married one or a loved one or somebody whose blood is running through your veins. You may have had a dream about them. But remember, you're healing all your dark spaces. And so this is what I'm getting is that some of them, because they're going through this, they have these deep-seated issues, right? They will try to seem like they're going to warm up to you, even via telepathy. And you're like, what? I haven't thought about that sibling, or I haven't thought about that person in a while. Like all of a sudden, your natural instinct, because you're a very magnetic sign, and a very mothering sign, is to mother that thought, Cancer. But I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and release that. Release that thought that you're by default would nurture. Just because you're dealing with another entity, like I'm seeing somebody's sister is jealous, or somebody's sibling is really, really jealous of them. And it comes off as very confusing energy. And if you're a person who is just like a natural nurturer to family members, and I just want my family to get along, I just want this to get along, whatever, or somebody with some maybe feminine energy, whether it's a sibling, whether it's an ex-lover or whatever, remember the full moon is exposing everything in everybody's spirits. So they could be thinking about you as well, but they're trying to reach out to you via telepathy. And actually what I'm feeling in a deeper sense is they're saying, I wonder, like it's starting off with a sentence in their spirit. I wonder how Cancer is doing. Your name will be Cancer for today. I wonder how Cancer is doing. I wonder what Cancer is up to, like thinking about you, seeing in their mind how they can kind of sort of fit it a lot of different ways and reconnecting with you. I'm going to tell you, Cancer, as a cardinal sign that you all are, I need you all to initiate turning off the emotions and just move on with your life. Because what I'm seeing is that these energies right here, they'll seem like they're warming up to you. But as soon as they get your attention in any way, shape, form, or fashion, and this could even be happening in your mind because they're trying to talk to you via telepathy. they're going to try to remind you all the things you did to them to hurt them, right? So if God is showing you this in the spirit realm, why would you pick up the phone and reach out to them? Why would you look at their social media pages? Why would you even keep that thought in your mind? This is where you're going to turn off the emotions, slam that door shut in the spirit realm, lock it, double bolt it, and get up and find something else to do. These energies will burn. You not may or whatever. It's always going to be about what you did to them and how they thought X, Y, and Z. No, turn it off, because you're still in this healing mode. You're moving forward, right? You're moving forward, Cancer. So yeah, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. The Hermit card. So somebody may be meticulously, this is attached to Virgo, by the way. Somebody may be meticulously going through every area of their lives and just deciding. And remember, full moon energy is aligned with everybody's feelings and subconscious habits and intuition. But because you stay in moon mode, meaning because that's your ruling planet, that's your ruling luminary, you stay in that mode of always knowing who is lying, reflecting energies. This is not an energy that you want to reflect. In other words, you don't want their energy via telepathy or in person to project their hurt and pain onto you by telling you all the horrible things that you did to them and that kind of thing. When a lot of you all have already in the spirit realm released it, meaning forgiving yourself and focusing on self-love. What a lot of people don't want to come to terms with is when you hurt them, all the other hurt that has been attached to you. And sometimes you don't even know you're hurting other people. You really don't. That's why you're healing all your dark spaces. And that's why, and your intuition is so heightened right now. But it's heightened on a regular. So I have to talk to Cancers a little bit differently, because your intuition is always on, like right there on Front Street. With this energy or these energies trying to come back into trying to connect with you, it's not for the purpose of helping, because you're dealing with some extremely low vibrating hurt people. And because you are the mother sign and also the money sign, your natural instinct would be to help them and nurture them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But remember, time is money, right? They'll come across first as being a sweetheart. This could be your sister, your brother, it could be your ex. They'll come across first as being a sweetheart, because what they're really trying to do is get you to drop your guard. Let them get closer. That's why a crab has a hard shell. Because if people get close enough to that crab, and they know that you have a soft, mushy inside, you have a soft, mushy heart, what are they going to do? Hurt you. That's exactly what I'm trying to help somebody do, is to avoid being hurt by certain people who have a proven track record of hurting you. Somebody may receive a phone call from an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, just, hey, let's trying to seeming like they're trying to extend the olive branch, seemingly like they are trying to make amends in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They are not. Let me just help somebody right now. It could be a sister or brother you haven't talked to in a while. Because let me just help you. Because you all are the mothering side. Now, again, if you have a great relationship with your siblings, I am not talking about you. And you have a great relationship with your kids, mom or dad, I am not talking about you. But you all are intuitive enough, or you have a great relationship with your parents or whomever. Only take what resonates. You all are intuitive enough to know who in your family, which one of your ex-friends, which one of your ex-lovers, that every single time, without fail, is always something with them. They end up burning you, right? And so you thinking that, okay, well, I'm going to show them a little emotion and tell them, I'm going to approach the situation and tell them how what they said hurt me. It won't matter, because they're trying to drag you back down into their personal hell. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So use this hermit time very, very wisely. I'm telling you, you are going to get through this. You're going to get through this, this whole healing process. And I'm saying, because you are a healer, I'm going to tell you something. The real reason why they're coming back, it's multi-layered. In the third dimension, yes, they're trying to get you back for something they're going to conjure up in their mind that you did to them. And even if it was legitimate, again, the situation is over, just move on. But the main reason they're coming to you is that you're a healer. They're trying to come back and plug into your source and get your healing. They know that you're very reflective, right? So this is where you're like, I'm not giving you any of my good karma. I worked too hard to be where I am right now. There's no way I'm giving you some of my good karma. And so you can return your toxins into my water. That means into your ear. Oh, well, you did this to me, and you did that to me, and you did this to me. And you may find yourself cussing them out. That's exactly what they want. They want you to. They want to be able to say, "Oh, you seem. Oh, you thought you were better. You thought I knew it was eventually going to come back out." You don't even have the energy for movement, right? Movement. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of things. Like, this is your time to listen to, like, get up, get around the house, move your body, go to the gym, get some movement going up, shaking up the atmosphere, getting their energy out of your spirit. Get their energy out of your spirit altogether. Yes, Cancer. Yes. And you're going to do it. I see you getting as far away from that thought, because God is making it so that you can see, like, okay, reminding you. Yeah. The answers you need are coming. Yep. Yeah, the answers you need are coming. They're being communicated. They're being downloaded into your spirit. But guess what? And so you're going to see exactly who the people are, people are. The beautiful thing about us coming up on Cancer season, Cancer, is on the 21st is Cancer season, kicks off Cancer season. Right. It's also the last quarter moon in Aries. Aries is symbol is the ram. You're going to be ramming through those emotions. Like, you're going to take the initiative, right? Because you're a cardinal sign. Aries is also a cardinal sign. They just happen to be divine masculine, and you're divine feminine. Instead of you sitting on this trying to figure out, well, what is it, and maybe and feeling kind of like I'm being pulled backwards, or should I move forward? That last quarter moon in Aries is going to allow you to finish strong, and you're going to be the one to burn that bridge to the ground, to the crisp. You're like, no, I'm done. I am completely done. I'm a compassionate person, but it's just a track record. Every single time I warm up to you, every single time, I don't care if I cry, I don't care if I'm angry, I don't care what the situation is, you always end up burning me. You all know exactly who I'm talking about. When I tell you that your former self is going to be, your healed self is going to apologize to your hurt self, and like, I can't believe I stayed in situations so long. Yeah, I cannot believe it. But you got to remember, some of you all have been so hurt from younger years when you were a kid, even in your own family, that you didn't even realize that was your normal. Even though you could feel like, because you're the I feel sign, I feel like something is off about this. You may not have had the words to describe how you felt, Cancer. So again, you're moving forward though. So yeah, connect with your crystals. I know a lot of you all have supercharged your crystals and gemstones during this super moon. But guess what? We're still in that phase. So this is where, again, you're going to finish strong. I see somebody really finishing strong, because the healed you looks very different. The hurt you would have been terrified. Is this person going to talk about me? What are they planning on trying to do to me? Are they going to try to set me up? I got to run from pillar to post. I'm scared. I'm nervous. The healed you is not scared at all. It's not nervous at all about the situation. You're like, you know what? I'm moving on. You all I see some of you all even walking around your house. Seemingly, it would seem like a person from watching from the outside in that you're talking to yourself, but you're talking in the spirit realm. Like, you know what? Goodbye. Doors closed. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You can't scare me anymore. You can't. You making these threats. Go ahead. I call your bluff. I call your bluff. I want nothing to do with you. Right? Your number for today is 44. I am supported. That's right. You're absolutely supported by your angels. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. That's right. Your number for today is 44. They can't do anything to touch you. Absolutely nothing to touch you. Absolutely nothing to hurt you. Like I said, that's why that's where the devil starts, Cancer. The devil starts in your mind, right? And to get you terrified and scared and nervous. But you got to be able to say, nope, I'm ascending higher. I'm a healed Cancer. Thanks Source for showing me all of these things, but I'm no longer afraid. I know I got it all under control. That is what I have for you, Cancers. Again, This is your reading. Keep moving forward. But again, you have a lot of help from God in the universe, from your luminary, which is the moon, which is major, because God is using the moon to show you, see how this person is? They haven't even changed. They want you to warm up to them and make it seem like everything is fine, when really their main goal is to snatch you down into their personal hell, and you're not going to do it this time, okay? That is what I have for you, Cancers, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.